What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live on a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon here in LA. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, man. Salute to the unfiltered nation. Salute to the unfiltered fam. That's all you knuckleheads out there. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50%. Last and certainly not least, tip your bartender, y'all. What's going on, bruh? I'm already blazed one for the nation, so there ain't no introduction on that. I'm already doing it, man. Very nice day, man. The pool is pooling right now. Shooby dooby count is high outside, man. So I hope you guys are having a good Sunday, man. Here in LA, this is exactly why we live here. Today is one of those days where you would love to be here. Okay, you in the drop top, convertible. You on the beach with a shooby. You eating some nice food. You enjoying being outside, and this is what it is. But everything isn't all nice all over everywhere, and we have to make sure you guys understand that, bro. Got to make sure you understand that. So, in today's episode of You Can't Make It Up, okay, it is being reported. Now, before I get started, bro, I always try to tell Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam, man, that you have to get to the point where you believe what you believe, and you don't need to have everybody else prove or co-sign what it is the truth to you. Because if it takes you to wait for everybody else to vet it and prove it and do all of that, you're last. You're late. You're late. If you're waiting for all these other people to figure some stuff out, figure out whether something's believable or if it's not, or you're waiting for this person and that person, then it means that you're waiting for other people to make your mind up. You're going to have to learn how to think for yourself. You're going to have to be able to look at a problem and determine that the answer to that problem, and whatever happens, you live with it. Okay? So with that being said, what I'm getting ready to tell you right now, you have no choice but to believe it, bro. You have no choice but to believe it, because it's not coming from me. And we understand that it's going to take who I said this is for you to believe it. Okay? That's how far-fetched it is. What I'm getting ready to say to you guys, let's get these likes up. If I was to say this, just say it, y'all would think I was crazy. Y'all would think, man, Shaq done know what he taught. Shaq done lost it. There ain't no way. But due to the fact when I tell you who did say it and where it came from and who they're involved with and who they work for and where they are, you have no choice. You have no choice but to believe it, bro. And you will. But I already told you before. I already knew this before. I already knew before. So here we go. Listen to this. As crazy as a title as this is, bro, listen very closely. NFL teams are eager to acquire quarterback Gino Smith, who was, quote, held back by his former coach's offense. That's the title. Okay? Listen very closely. You have no choice but to believe it. Listen very closely. The Las Vegas Raiders are expected to take Fernando Mendoza with the first overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, which could make their former starting quarterback Geno Smith available. If so, Smith will have a lot of interest. Let that soak in for a second. The man who you absolutely think is absolute trash, Raider Nation, has a lot of suitors. Now let me go ahead and show you why you have to believe it. Here we go. ESPN's Dan Graziano, Graziano, that's it. ESPN's Dan Graziano. You ain't got no choice to believe it now. ESPN, Dan Graziano. But they didn't take that from me. Attended the NFL scouting combine in Indianapolis last week and reported What he heard about Smith during conversations with executives and other league sources. Multiple coaches. Now I can say, man, you got no choice now, man. This is just what it is. Okay. Multiple coaches from teams looking to add a quarterback told me, this is Dan Graziano. Was it Graziano? I keep saying his name wrong. ESPN's Dan Graziano says multiple teams told me to add a quarterback. They were eager to see whether the Raiders would release Smith because they thought his tape from last season suggested he was held back by the Raiders' offensive system. Unquote. Graziano? That's what he said, bro. Now, remember when Geno was interviewed back before the end of the season when he said that he thought his future was bright and he wasn't tripping about anything that was going on? Why do you think he said that? Gino Smith said that because he already knew that the league thinks it's your fault, Raider fan. His bad play is your fault due to your offensive system, Chip Kelly. The league doesn't believe Geno is as bad as how you believe it, how I believe it, how the homie believes it, how your baby mama believes it, how everybody else believes it. They don't see it your way. They see it that you were the reason why Geno Smith was throwing all those interceptions. You were the reason why he was ineffective. You were the reason why he was throwing in triple coverage and quadruple coverage. You are the reason that we only went 3-14 because Dan Graziano says that coaches told him directly, it's your fault. And they watched the tape and they didn't see what you saw. You saw every Raider game. You saw every offensive snap. You saw every play you could see. And you knew it was Geno. But all these coaches said ain't. All right? Let me continue to read. To patch up increasingly volatile quarterback situations, Minnesota Vikings are considering pursuing veterans Kyler Murray and Geno Smith, who are widely expected to get released from their respective teams, according to ESPN's Dan Graziano and Jeremy Fowler. What's your excuse? Let's get these likes up. What's your excuse, bruh? They ain't seeing it. Okay? Graziano added that despite the interest shown by other teams, it's still not a foregone conclusion that the Raiders would immediately part with Smith because they are against having a rookie start at quarterback in the first week of the season and preferring he sits and observe. So the word out there in Indianapolis is two things when it comes to this quarterback situation regarding Geno Smith. Number one, multiple people say it was the offensive system that held him back. And they watched the tape saying it was Chip Kelly's offense that held him back. And number two, the Raiders might not it might not be in the Raiders' best interest to move Geno when Spytech says they don't know if they want to start a quarterback. Let me continue. This would allow Smith, age 35, to be a bridge quarterback to Mendoza in a similar setup to how the Giants had Russell Wilson start before they tapped Jackson Dart to be their starter. Smith, who is currently under contract through the 2027 season, was traded to the Raiders in March 2025 after spending 5 previous seasons with Seattle. He completed 67.4% of his passes for 3,025 yards, 19 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and had an offensive weapons including Brock Bowers and rookie running back Ashton Jeanty. But the offense still finished last in the league in total offense, averaging 245.2 yards a game. They also finished with the fewest points per game, averaging 14.2 points a game. Poor offensive performance may have contributed to teams believing that Smith has more to offer in a different system. Get these likes up. Get these likes up. In the league's annual NFL Players Association annual report, which we covered, the grades, the former offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly, received an F, the only offensive coordinator to receive that grade. What does that mean, you guys? That means no matter what happens to this team, it's your fault because you're the Raiders, bro. It's impossible that Geno just played like shit. That cannot be it. It has to be us, bro. That's the reason, and we'll take him, but we're gonna wait for him to what? Get cut first. Let's get these likes up. Get cut first, and have the Raiders pay $18 million on a quarterback who's going to be cheap as hell, who actually believes that it's your fault. Geno believes it's your fault. All these multiple people per Dan Graziano and Jeremy Fowler with ESPN was told directly that it was the Raiders' fault, the Raiders' offense. It's you, bro. Everybody's blaming you. So what does that mean, bro? That means, man, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, bro. They really believe that shit. And you know what, man? Geno's laughing at you guys, man. There's a reason why he flipped you off, man. There's a reason why he flipped off the fan base. Because he's got a job. The damn Minnesota Vikings, they're kicking themselves in the teeth that they went with J.J. McCarthy and didn't re-sign Sam Darnold, saying they won 14-3 with him. He leaves, goes 14-3 with the Seahawks, wins a Super Bowl. Now they're talking about getting a Kyler Murray and a damn Gino Smith, bro. But you're swearing your life. The best thing that could ever happen to you is getting rid of Geno. Not according to the NFL. Not according to these other coaches. Not according to these other offensive coaches. They all say it's your fault. They all say it's you. Okay? They're saying it's you, homie. All right? And I just couldn't believe it when I read it. I had to go to multiple sources. To read it elsewhere. It's on ESPN. It's on all these other websites, man. I'm like, man, it's got to be, somebody's trolling, man. Somebody has to be trolling, bro. Nope. Geno Smith is exonerated because he played for you. It's facts. It's all here, bro. It's all here. Do not be surprised if Eugene is your quarterback going into next season. This is why I don't want Mendoza to not start. Because that means we're going to keep Geno. It's cheaper to keep Geno. Where are you going to get a quarterback, a veteran quarterback, whether you like him or not, for $18 million? Where are you going to get that at? You're not going to get a veteran quarterback. You want a Kirk Cousins, it's going to cost you like 40 something. Okay? You want a quarterback that can actually be a bridge quarterback, it's going to cost you, bro. Unless you want to go get Derek Carr. Derek Carr probably signed for a minimum contract, but do you know Tom Brady don't like Derek Carr? So that doesn't look likely. It's looking very much likely that Geno might stay. Okay? And in his eyes, it's your fault. Okay? All these other coaches says it's the Raiders' fault. It's the Raiders' offensive system. It was Chip Kelly's play calling. I told you when he came into this team, I told you that he was trash. I told you that he wasn't the answer. You guys started believing that because he won a national championship with Ohio State as an offensive coordinator, that his college offense was going to come and translate to the NFL, when it absolutely tanked. He went right back to college. Now he's at Northwestern, okay? The highest paid offensive coordinator in football, took away $6 million and went right back to college. Meanwhile, Geno has taken all Raiders stuff off of all his socials. He doesn't have Raiders on anything. And he's just waiting to get released because he has other jobs waiting for him right now, bro. Okay? I mean, you cannot make it up, dog. I mean, you cannot make it up. It's always the Raiders versus the NFL, you guys. It's always the Raiders versus the NFL. It's never going to be, yeah, man, this person came over and played wrong or did us wrong or whatever. It's always because it's you. Oh, they didn't do that before they got to you. And if you look at his record and look at his yards and everything else, he didn't go down in yards and statistics until he came to Las Vegas. But we all know, those of us that actually seen him play. I seen the man playing. I seen him play in preseason. I mean, not preseason, but I see him play in training camp. He looked bad. I seen him at the scrimmage at the Death Star. He looked bad. I went to the Dallas Cowboy Raider Monday Night Football game. He looked bad. He looked bad in person. I seen him 3 times in person, bro. Okay, and I seen him 17 times on television. Okay, maybe more than that with the preseason games. He looked bad. But according to the NFL, they say, hey, several NFL coaches, he was told directly that they believe that it's the Raiders' fault and we held him back. Chip Kelly's offense held him back from doing what it is he did. And guess what? They can't wait for you to let him go so they can take him. All right? Now, you might be telling yourself this. Let's get these likes up. You might be telling yourself, well, good riddance. The only problem is you're going to be paying his salary. That's the problem, dog. It's not a clean break. It ain't like, oh, he could just go and that's it. No, he's still 18 million getting paid from you. Okay? He's getting a severance package to be not on this team. All right? He's getting a severance package to not be on the Raiders, which is 18 million. If you keep him, it's 18. If you cut him, it's 18. He takes the 18. He goes over here. He gets another contract. He's getting paid twice. Can't make it up, dude. Nothing else to be said about it. What I don't understand is, bro, is how a coach in the NFL, several of them, can purse their lips together and their fly traps to come out and say the reason why Geno looked the way he looked was because of us. But they did several times. All right. So, hey, man, I don't know what y'all think about that, man, but I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Geno's been known that. He's been told that. That's why do you think that he's been walking around? He wants to get released. Why do you think he flipped you off? Why do you think that he threw balls in the grass? Why do you think he didn't run? Why do you think he didn't put himself in position to get hurt? Why do you think, bro? Because he knew that I need to do everything I can to get fired from this job so I can collect my benefits and then I can go to the job I want to go to. Simple as that. Now, what happens if we decide to keep Geno? Because that's on the table, according to this. Okay? It says the Raiders are against having Mendoza start, and we can use him as a bridge quarterback, similar to how Russell Wilson was the bridge cornerback before Jackson Dart became the starter in midseason. So you might not get rid of this dude anyway. How you think he's going to play when he doesn't want to be on your team? I mean, it's looking like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, dog. You shouldn't have never gave this man no money. You shouldn't have never gave him no money, but you did. And now other people want his services. And let's just say hypothetically Geno goes to another team and starts cooking. You're really going to look bad. All right? That's just how it is, bro. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay? So let me read you guys' comments and see what y'all got to say, man. But it's a beautiful day here in L.A. Good cigar. Okay? Man, about to get outside, man. Maybe go down to this pool, hang out a little bit. But I just wanted to come in and tell you, I couldn't believe when I read this that they actually said teams are eager for the Raiders to cut Gino Smith because they say that it's your fault that Gino was trash. Eugene did not play well because of you. All right? Straight up. All right? Let me read you guys' comments, man, real quick. See what you guys are talking about, bro. I mean, you cannot make it up, bro. I was like, wow. But, hey, I believe it because of who said it. All right? Straight up. All right, man. Major Raider with the $4.99 dono, man. Tell him what it is, Matthew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, big dog. Hey, I'm just telling you, man. Man, when we start winning, bro, I can't wait to these guys to eat so much humble pie and so much crow, man. They're gonna really hate us. But hey, at least we'll be the champions when it happens, dog. Okay, I need to get back to where I'm supposed to be. All right, straight up. All right, let me read you guys' comments, man. But come on, man. Several people looking for his services, bro. I believe it, dog. Plus he's gonna be cheap. That'll help him sign for a cheaper price. If you know you're already getting paid $18 million no matter what you do, man, you can go to another team like the Vikings and pay like, hey man, just pay me 20. You know, it'd be like make it cap friendly for you. Shit, I'm making 38 because I'm getting 18 from the Raiders, and you don't even have the dude. But if you keep him and you pay him 18, he don't want to be there. How hard is he gonna play? Damn if you do, damn if you don't, man. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. Whittington Thomas, what's going on? What's happening, man? Isaiah Butler, what's going on? Hey, man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro. Like I said, man, it's a beautiful day out here in L.A., bro. Everything is spicy, crispy chicken out here. Okay? Spicy, crispy chicken. All right? Beautiful. Huh? Pool is pooling right now, bro. Pool is pooling, bro. It's looking good out there, bro. All right, man, straight up. All right, man. Bushido, what's going on, Bushido, man? That title took me out. Are we serious right now? That's why you go back to the beginning. If you come in late, you have to listen to my opening stanza of what I said. I said this title, if I was to say it without having the people who said it on here, y'all would think I just lost my mind. You think I'm crazy. There's no way I'm Shaq's capping. Shaq's lost this. Shaq done bumped his head. Nope. because of who said it. I already knew Gino already had other options. I told you when he said that my future's bright. I told you, man, he already has ideas where he can go. But it says right here for you naysayers, like I said, you need to get to the point where you don't need all this proof to believe something. But we know a lot of you guys ain't quite there yet, so we're here to assist. All right. ESPN's Dan Graziano attended NFL scouting combine in Indianapolis last week and reported what he heard about Gino Smith during conversations with executives and other league sources. In other words, he was talking to these guys directly. Okay. And he said multiple coaches from teams looking to add a quarterback told me, Dan Graziano, that they were eager. You know how it is, man. You just can't wait, man, to get your check on Friday, man. You know exactly what you do. You got one of those in-between checks. What our parents would call a free check. The first check pays all the bills, and then you got the free check. You can't wait to get the free check because you want to go and get yourself something. They said eager to see whether the Raiders would release Smith because they thought that his tape from last year suggested he was held back. Do you understand what hold back means? That means this. Gino was ready to ball, but if it wasn't for those damn Raiders, okay, like they used to say in Scooby-Doo, and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Straight up, bruh, let's take off the mask. Eugene, take it off. It's Tom Brady. Damn, Tom Brady, you played like that. Yeah, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids, you meddling Raiders. You sabotaged this man's career. You're being accused by Dan Graziano's sources in the NFL that he talked to. Said it's you, bro. That's how bad it is for you. Stop trying to think that the league is gonna ever let you in their circle. You're never getting in, bro. You're better off just being on the outskirts, bro. You're better off just taking your bag lunch and eating over there, dog. No matter how much you want to be at the table with the rest of the league, you are the damn redheaded stepchild. You are the kid that nobody wants to talk to. You're over there, bro. Until you start bringing tomahawk steaks to school served by bikini-clad shooby-doobies that are on a 9, 10, and 11 status. No one cares, bro. No one cares. That is a legitimate source, bro. And then it's doubled down by Jeremy Fowler. Those of us that understand and know who these guys are, Jeremy Fowler is probably the third dude on the totem pole when it comes to the NFL insiders. It goes Adam Schefter, then it goes Ian Rappaport, then it goes Jeremy Fowler. There is no this is cap. That's what you guys don't get. You really don't understand how bad it is for you when the opposition says your quarterback play was because of you. But then again, when you look at the NFL Players Association leak report card that we covered a few days ago, Chip Kelly got an F. That's why it's so important for you to watch every video, every live, because it always comes full circle. And they said he was the only offensive coordinator in the league to receive that grade. Where did the grades come from? It came from the players. 1,759 players in the league who were on active rosters during the season gave Chip Kelly an F as an OC. Now they're coming to Geno's rescue now, bro. The cavalry has come for Eugene. It ain't your fault, Eugene. It's their fault. They're the freaking Raiders. How much more could it be? It can't be you, bro. Because we watched the tape. And you know what? Geno's like, yeah, that's what I thought. I knew it wasn't me, man. I knew the bad decision makings that I was made, that I threw it in quadruple coverage, bro. And I knew that it was not me, bro. I knew it was their fault. Yeah, man, it had to be. I'm Gene. I'm Big Gino, like he calls himself. There's no way in hell I would have really threw 7. I mean, do you believe that, coach? Nah. Do you believe that, coach? Nah. Do you believe that, coach? Nah. He don't believe it, and he never has. That's why he said my future's bright no matter what you do. He already was told, Eugene, everybody's looking at the Raiders' fault, and that's where it always is. It's always your fault, bro. It's always your fault. No matter who leaves, it's your fault. Whether they deserved it or not, it's your fault. Because your reputation, it's your rep that's making this possible. All right? I mean, you can't make it up, bro. I mean, damn. But it's true. Go look it up yourself. Okay? Do yourself a favor, because I know a lot of you guys just can't believe nothing, especially when you see somebody looks like me say it. But then again, I'm the one that's the Matthew Shack and Matthew Shack and still, but still, you still need to go see it for yourself. So I advise you to go to Google, put in Gino Smith and put in held back and look at all the articles, including ESPN, telling you exactly this. They blame you, homie. That's what it is. Sorry, bro. Nothing we can do. All right? Nothing we can do. I tried to tell you, man. Eugene is not being looked at as bad. You're not hurting him. That's why he flipped you off. That's why he let you know how he really felt about you. He's ready to go. Cut me. He wanted to get cut that day. And be honest with you, if Al Davis was alive, he would have got cut. But then again, I don't think he would have did that if Al was alive. Too much respect. Al Davis had too much respect, okay? As a coach, as an owner, as a scout, as a commissioner of the AFL, that wouldn't have happened. They just don't respect the guys that you guys got in charge now, okay? Simple as that, all right? What's going on, man? Who's that out here, man? Andy Boy in the house. What's going on? I see you, man. Okay. All right, Major Raider. What's going on, pimping? All right, man. Bushido, what up, man? Hey, man, just chilling. Memo Raider, what's up, man? Not going nowhere. 98. Hey, man. Well, like I said before, man, we'll see. It's not looking good. It's not looking good right now because people have called and inquired. We definitely reported, that Jalen Season, who is a member over here, a subscriber, and in the Detroit area, Raider fan has already made it clear that it's been reported back in Detroit that they did that the general manager and for the Lions did reach out and try to talk about trying to get Max for 2 first-round draft picks and a wide receiver. I forgot his name. And the Raiders was like, no, we need 2 more picks. So maybe it's just a case of your grandfather on Sundays pulls out his El Dorado, as my boy Rondell Ponder told me earlier today. My boy RP said just to pull it out and wash it so everybody could just look at his car and admire it and say, hey, man, hey, is that for sale? Nah, man, I'm keeping it, man. It's not for sale. Wash it and put it back into the put it back in the garage for another week. Takes it out on rare occasions. Maybe that's what Max is now. Max is just a showroom piece. When you walk in the showroom, you just see a whole 98 just sitting there glistening and ready to tackle the shit out of a quarterback. And you're like, man, how much is this? Ah, man, it's too much, man. Don't even look at that one, dog. It costs too much. And then you want to press and press and press and press. And then they show you the sticker price and you're like, oh, damn. I said, yeah, you better go back over here to these Ford Escorts, bro. You can't afford the 98, bro. Can't afford the 98, man. You can't do that, bro. It's a little bit too high for you, bro. Sorry, man. Okay. We don't accept aluminum cans for Max Crosby, bro. Like, you're going to have to pretty much mortgage your whole team to do that. All right. Straight up. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, salute to Howie, man. Come on, dog. I'm wearing all my shit, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. Howie, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you now, when we start cooking, I'm going to start pulling out all my shit. All the stuff you haven't seen. Well, maybe not all of it. I will save some, but I'm going to be pulling some shit out, bro. You're going to be seeing. You ain't moving. Then I'm going to be looking at you like, okay, well, I'll just keep it for myself. Ain't no problem with me. Okay. All right, man. Straight up, man. All right, man. Memo in the house, man. Yeah, straight up, man. Major Ray said, chilling today. Got you, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here, too, man. Andy Boy in the house, man. Validate. Yes, sir. Okay. Major Raider for sure. 81 in Las Vegas. I don't know how hot it is today, but it's pretty good, man. But there's a lot of kids in the pool right now. A lot of kids, a lot of people running around. I'm looking right now. It's a lot of people, dog. A lot of people out there. Okay, a lot. All right, very nice day today. All right, man. Jose Torres in the building. Okay, what's going on, man? Okay, straight up, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Thanks, Major Raider for the $4.99 dono. Appreciate you, dog. Marcus Guillaume, what's good, man? It's a pleasure to be here, man. It's a pleasure to be in front of you guys. Not a bad day, man. Not a bad day at all, man. The only thing I wish there was a little bit more of a breeze. A little bit more of a breeze, and that would be it. Right? But outside of that, man, beautiful day today, bro. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. After I get off of here with you, man, I gotta get my son outside, man. Get him outside, do something. All right, man. Okay. Clean Beans said, honestly, didn't expect Gino to look as bad as he did last season. And neither did the league. The league's made it clear. They said right now, they said after watching the tape, it was suggested that that he was held back by the Raiders' offensive system. Chip Kelly held him back, man. Gino is a better quarterback than you think. And I used to say that too. I've said it. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me. Hey, man, Gino's better than you think he is. Just because he's not playing good for you. But I still said that he had a lot of bad decisions. But they're giving him a way out, man. Gino has a way out, bro. He has a way out. His way out is to leave you. But he wants to leave now. He's ready to go. He don't want to be here. Okay? And I'm telling you, man, to be totally honest with you, it might be to the Raiders' benefit just to keep him and let him suffer for another year. But then again, we'll suffer by seeing him on the bench, being a bad influence on Mendoza, bro. I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. This is a guy that has you right where he wants you. You pay him, he just pouts and sits there and doesn't help your quarterback be a bridge. Gino's not helping him, dog. Gino's not going to help him, dog. He has no incentive to help him. Okay? None. You're not going to re-sign him anyway. He knows it's a 1-year rental. If he stays, it's just to be here, just to prep him. And why would he do it? He thinks that he should be the man and not be questioned about anything. So it is what it is, bro. Okay? Straight up. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Chris Leonard, man, ain't seen you in a while, bro. It's always going to be the Raiders' fault when any player doesn't succeed with us. Despite Adiva wanting money, it's always the Raiders, man, fault. Haters are going to hate. Well, man, like I said before, man, you got, like I said, me, I already told you I knew what it was, man. There's no way he could be that brash. He was really trying to get cut. He was really that thing was like, let me just do the most egregious thing to get cut. And you know what? It didn't work. It didn't work. And that's why I said, nah, keep him here and let him suffer. But now I didn't have a Mendoza coming in. We might as well just go ahead and let him go, dog. Let him go. I have a feeling that he's going to bounce back. He's going to play better, and you're going to get blamed for it. Okay? He's gonna do what everybody else does. Every time everyone leaves, Devontae Adams, he bounced around, went to the Jets, looked bad. Then he goes to the Rams, looks good, looks like it's your fault. Josh Jacobs, he leaves you, he goes to the Packers, it balls out of control over there, looks like it's your fault. I mean, no matter what, man, no matter what, it's always us versus everybody. Okay? Yeah, Graziano, I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name, man. Whatever, man. Graziano, is it Graziano? Okay, Graziano. Okay, all right, man. I mean, I never listened to anybody really anyway. So, I mean, if I said his name wrong, I apologize. Okay? All right, man. Chris Leonard, they're all out here to tear us apart, and we ain't ever got a whole team right. Crosby, due to our coach here building this, and come on, man. Hey, man, like I said before, man, when are you guys going to understand, man, that you're the prey out here? When I became a Raider fan, we was the predators. We were the one doing the hunting. Now you're being hunted. You're being accosted. Okay? They're walking up with you with no respect whatsoever. It's your fault, man. You have allowed yourself to be the butt of every joke. Okay? Time for you to turn that shit around. Time for you to start popping people in the eye socket. It's time for us to start busting eye sockets, man. That's what we need to start doing, man. Eye sockets need to start being cracked. All right? When are we going to do that? Okay? Are we going to just keep waiting for the right time? I mean, what are we waiting for? We don't want Mendoza to start early. Why? Because, man, we don't want to throw him out there. Why? Everybody else did it. Why are we trying to throw bubble wrap on the kid? We got to do what we got to do, bro. I mean, because we're trying to stall, man, like we always are. We're always trying to take our sweet time, bro, because they're making all the money. The money's good, man. Shoot, man. Don't matter what's going on. Don't matter what's going on with the kingdom, man. As long as the king is fat and jolly and everything's kicking, it don't matter what the kingdom doing. Everybody, man, all your people are starving. Hey, man, give me some more of that roast beef, man. Hey, man, let them eat cake. Okay, straight up, man. Let them eat dirt. Hey, man, it ain't on me, man. Keep taxing them. Keep taking from them. Okay, I'm the king. I'm supposed to live like this. Okay, so simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Okay. All right, man. When Thomas said for orchestration, the Eugene situation by design, in other words, paint a bad image of the Raiders, I believe Gino never wanted to put in an effort to help us sabotage. Well, man, like I said before, man, we Pete Carroll saved his boy. You know, it's just like, hey, man, new manager comes in, man. He brings one of his people in who you find out at the other job, man, and he wasn't no good over there. Now he's coming over here because of relationships. Relationships is where it's at, bro. I mean, if we all had the right relationship, we would be on a different level with the same skill set, the same attitude, same everything. Just with the right connect, the right person comes into your stratosphere, your life is different, bro. Just that one person can lead you in the right direction. You're not, spinning your wheels no more. Now you're like, hey, man, go out here. We're going to walk this way. He's going to lead you right to where the money is. He's going to lead you right where everything is at, man. Man, look at this oasis in the desert, bro. There ain't no water nowhere to be found. Nah, man, you just don't know how to get there, dog. And you know what? Geno has constituents in the league, and they're looking out for him, man. Straight up. They look, come over here, Geno, man. We know it wasn't you. It was them. Anything to make them continuously look bad. All right, man, straight up. All right. Hey, man, like I said, man, if this was just me saying it without no Jeremy Fowler and Dan Graziano, ain't nothing else to say, bro. Ain't nothing else to say. Y'all would be thinking that I was Looney Tunes, bro. But luckily for me, I'm smart enough to know that. I'm smart enough to know that y'all ain't got the capacity to believe nothing unless it comes from ESPN or this source or that source. It could be the same information, but without that ESPN cosign, y'all ain't believing shit. You wasn't believing nothing I said until I said ESPN's Dan Graziano. Then all of a sudden, your whole mind shifted. Okay, but it didn't take that from me. All right, man. Flip off Raider Nation, inexcusable. Release him. He asked what he wants, but the key of the matter is it still doesn't make us look good regardless. He said, yeah, the Raiders deserve, man. They tried to sabotage your career. They tried to sabotage you, Geno. That offense was there to make you look bad. Why would we do that? Why would we pay you all that money? 2 years, $75 million. Why would we, with $65 million guaranteed, we just did all of that just because? Because, man, when they don't like you, man, they'll believe anything. Okay? Clean Bean says, let's see if they really want him. No. Hey, he'll get a job. Okay, Marcus Guillaume, more money to see you with a middle finger. Yeah, man, gotta go. Okay? Let's match these likes to the audience size. Let's get it up, bro. Let's roll. Let's roll, you guys. Okay, Daniel Berry Sports. See if we can get to 60 right quick. All right, man. Good to see y'all out here. If we have to keep Geno, then keep him. But Mendoza should start. I believe it, man, and I'm hoping that that's what happens. I mean, we've only heard one person say that they didn't believe in him starting, and that was the general manager. But let's not act like the general manager can't call a shot. He probably could call that shot and say he's not starting, bro. He could do that. I'm just hoping that Brady sees what he wants to see, man. I'm really starting to understand the hierarchy here. Okay, somebody is Pinocchio and the damn puppet, the Muppet Show, and somebody is the damn puppeteer. Okay, and I'm telling you, Tom Brady is the puppeteer. He's the one that's doing the voice, the fake voice, and he's the one that's doing the hi ho. This is Kermit the Frog. That's him, dog. Okay, that's him. All right, and I just hope that Brady can look at him and say he's ready to start. Because if Brady says he's ready, he'll start. Okay? All right? But until then, man, I would not be surprised if Eugene is on our staff, bro, for another year, dog. Okay? Geno stays and he starts will continue with his poor performance and intentional. Well, man, like I said before, man, you can't keep being a sucker for your own sake, bro. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet. And it's not looking good. And this could be a reverse psych job to make the Raiders keep Geno, too. Okay? I mean, there's a lot. I mean, when you're dealing with the enemy, you need to understand everything is on the board. All tricks are available. Rondell Ponder, man, what's up, RP? I quoted you on here, bro. Whoever wants this clown, please take him. Give him away, man. Fifth, if you could barely take him, man. 6 picks, man. Always a Raiders' fault. It is. It says it right here. Per Dan Graziano. Okay, now I can say his name all nice and clear and shit. Because Chris gave me the proper breaking of the phonetics of it. Okay, Don Graziano. Okay, I can say it really good now. And Jeremy Fowler says it's your fault. Jeremy Fowler came foul and said it's the Raiders' fault, brother. Geno was trash. All right, man. Straight up, man. Mo Ross in the house. What's going on, Mo? Said, what's good? Okay, what's happening? What's happening, man? The AKA, you already know what it is. It's always us versus them. All right, man. All right, man. Fly Ace in the house, man. The way to get his value up, NFL, get us a pick. I mean, they said you got to listen closely. It says they are eager to see him get cut, to be released, not traded for, released. That's what they're excited about. We're going to get a whole Gino Smith for nothing. Plus, the Raiders are going to pay his salary. Oh, yeah, we'll take him. and watch him all of a sudden start playing good, man. It's like I liken it to when James Harden was on the Sixers, and he was he was playing bad on purpose, man. He came in there and wore a fat suit, looked fat and all that stuff, because for him to get traded, and then he got traded to Houston and did the same shit again, and then to get traded to the Clippers, and then the Clippers traded him again. Like, these dudes, man, they're just moving around, bro. It's like it doesn't even matter anymore, man. Loyalty doesn't have any type of has no headspace with these cats, man. So Geno just ready to go, man. Simple as that. She's ready to go, and it is what it is. Okay. Anyone remember his first throw as a Raider? A pick. Yeah, dog. That was Chip Kelly's fault. It says right here. Okay. All right, man. Graziano added that despite interest from other teams, it's not a foregone conclusion that the Raiders would immediately part with Smith because they are against having a rookie starter. Okay. They saying right now he would be a bridge quarterback, similar to Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart. But they said the Raiders, they said they thought that he was held back by the Raiders' offensive system last season. Gino Smith, of all people, has people who have his back. I mean, damn, dog. It's simple as that. Okay? That's like the team saying a deer in the headlights because the car was junk. They're saying it, though. That's the key. They're saying it. And guess what? Outside of Raider Nation, people are starting to believe it, bro, because of who's saying it. The same reason why you believe certain names and certain media outlets say something is the same way that they believe it. It took you to believe that it was actually said because of who said it and where they work. And on the opposite side, they believe it because of who said it and where they work. It is the Raiders. It's the Raiders, of course. It couldn't be Gino. They really believe that because of what was said. You don't believe it, but you believe it was said. That's the difference. They believe two things. You believe one. You believe it was said, but you don't believe it to be true. They believe it was said and it's true. That's the difference. That's the difference. Okay? That's what it is. As long as the media is going to be the media, you're never going to be the media darling, bro. You're never going to win an Oscar for, no matter what role you're in, you're never getting any type of accolades, bro. It's not happening, bro. Okay? It's just not. You better go take you a Lombardi, bro. That's the only way you're going to get something. All right? You better take one. Okay? Marcus Gilm says, so either way, pay him. We don't need the negatives in the locker room. Doesn't have a good attitude. Don't need it, man. Don't want the part of hearing all his negativity. Well, like I said before, that's what he wants anyway. Okay? All right, man. You ain't going to be hurting him by doing it. All right? You're going to be actually making him happy. All right, man. Okay. Widget Thomas says, another example of being 31 teams and then being our beloved Raiders. Yeah, man. But we got to do better. Okay? Like Russell Wilson and the Donkeys, you didn't hear anything about that situation. Like I said before, dog, you got to understand what it is. My job is just to let you know what's being said. Okay? My job is to let you know what I hear, and then I come over here and then I put it out here to let you know what it is. So you'll be informed. You can make your own decisions and believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to convince nobody of anything. If you haven't noticed, I really don't care. I just come here and say that what I see, I break it down my way, and then I go about my business. That's how I stay grounded. That's how I don't jump out of the windows. That's why I'm never out of pocket. I just understand that, hey, me being my own man and having my own thought process is always best. Okay? Beautiful for me to understand what it was way before. But it says multiple. Okay? It doesn't say a slew of coaches. It doesn't say a couple of coaches. It says multiple. Go look up multiple. Multiple coaches from teams looking at a quarterback. How many teams need a quarterback? A lot. They say, we watched the tape. It's Chip and the Raiders that held him back. Geno is better than they think. Let's go ahead and get him. Go ahead, Raiders, cut him. Hey, they can't wait. They can't wait for you. And if he goes over there and balls out of control, you're going to be looking crazy. Okay? I'm not, but you are. All right? Okay, Fly Jackson, all the haters calling Mendoza trash for the Raiders to trade the pick. Yeah, man, you got to understand that. You got to understand what's going on, man. Like I said, man, never allow nobody to trick you out of your position. But that has to be a part of who you are. That you can't just say, okay, I'm not going to let it happen this time. Okay? No matter how many times she calls me after she got caught cheating, I'm not going to take her back. I'm not going to see her. I'm not going to. You break down, answer the damn phone, and that's the beginning. Okay, you ain't got what it takes to turn the corner. Okay, Christine, you need to turn the corner on Christine, man. She's for everybody, bro. She's for the streets. She's for the streets. But you know what? You're not for the streets, and you need somebody to come and be with you because you can't. You don't have the balls to get out there, man, and go get you somebody better. So you're just gonna put up with it. Okay, simple as that. All right. Like I said, man, I had plenty of my boys, man. No matter how much we tried to tell them, introduce them to other girls, set them up with dates, do all this, go out, blah blah blah. Hey, man, this blah, blah, blah. Man, you drive by his house, man, getting ready to go see, man, if he wants to go shoot some hoop, man, and you see her car parked right there, bro. Like, I'm not even going to this fool's house, bro. Her car's there, bro. Come on, man. There ain't no reason for her car to be there. All right, none. All right, but her car's there. She been there all night. Can't save everybody, man. Some people want to be victims. Some people want to be suckers. Some people want to be saps. Somebody wants to be a buster. You got to let them be a buster, bro. Okay? Till then, bro, hey, man, wouldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Okay? Straight up. John Bankhead in the building, man. Oakland in the building. All right, man. Mo Ross, the legendary ESPN host Chris Berman, will officially retire at the end of 2029. Yeah, man, that's the guy who's always had the Raiders back, man. Even though he had a certified hater and Tom Jackson with him, he always gave the Raiders love, man. Salute to Boomer. Salute to Boomer. Okay? All right, man. Back sailed. Said Gino was having to teach the O-line how to block on the broken scheme. It's not all on Gino, but everyone's going to allow to believe what they want. Like I said, man, that's the beauty of the planet. The beauty of the planet is everybody has free will. Everybody has free will, man. Okay? And like I said before, I have the free will to believe me before I believe anybody else. And I always would choose me first. I don't care who it is. I'm smart enough and I've been around long enough to know. Like I said before, man, I really don't need, it got to be something that I don't know. Hey, man, if a billionaire has advice on how to be a billionaire, I'ma listen. Okay? But everybody else, if you doing what I'm doing, I'm not listening to you, dog, unless you have more success than me. You don't got more success than me, or I don't feel you know more than me, I'm going to stick to me. And I told you weeks ago when Gino said that, I think it was like a month and a half ago, when I told you Gino has opportunities that he has not disclosed. I told you back then, Gino did not play as bad as he looked, but he still played bad. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Gino has a destination, bruh. She already has a new place to live. She already had her new boyfriend already on deck, okay? She just came over there to pick up her last little bit of hair curlers at your shit, okay? She could have bought a brand new set with his money, but she wanted to come get hers from you, so you know that's it. I need my hair curlers, and I came to get them. All right, straight up. How do I know all these stories? Not by me being in it, by me being the man next to the man going through it. Okay, that's how I know all that shit, because everything I say came from one of my boys' situations. I mean, come on, bro. Hair curlers. I said just throw them mugs in the trash, bro. Put them outside. No, hey man, I gotta get home, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Geraldine gonna be over, man. I gotta give her the hair curlers. Yeah, nigga, you wanna go over there so you can see her, bro. You stupid, but I'm not going with you. You wanna go with me, man? You wanna roll? Nah, man. I don't ride with stupid people. You go ahead, dog. I'll meet you at the club tonight, buy you a couple of drinks, because you're gonna be crying. Straight up, okay? Straight up. Can't help everybody. All right, man. All right, you already know. Ace Jackson, okay? Gino is addicted to throwing the ball to the defense. He is, but they say it's you. I mean, let's look at it. We all know his statistics. Okay, Gino led the NFL in interceptions last year. I think he threw, 19 touchdowns to 17 interceptions. When he came over, and this is the beauty of this channel, let's get these likes up. The beauty of Matthew Shack Unfiltered is that everything we say today, all you got to do is go back and look when it happened. Go back to Gino Smith when we acquired Gino, the day we acquired Gino Smith. Go back, it's on here. And I told you, that's the first time I called him Eugene. And y'all was like, who's Eugene? Now everybody calls him Eugene. Okay. His mama named him Eugene, I'm gonna call him Eugene. And I told you, Gino Smith, his interception to touchdown ratio was horrible last year. Before he came, he had like 18 touchdown passes and like 22 turnovers, bro. He had more turnovers than touchdowns. When he was with Seattle, he was doing that shit. That's how he plays. But they say it's you, and that's all that matters. That's gonna extend his career even more, bro. Okay, that's just gonna give him another chance to go over there and throw some interceptions over there for a couple of years. All right. So I'm just making it clear to you, man. When are you gonna stop being the food out here? You're always on the menu. Okay, stop being on the menu, homie. All right. Okay. All right, man. Who's this right here, man? Jesse Burrow in the building. What's up, Jess? Said, man, the nation doesn't want Geno, man. Get that silver and black off your sorry ass. And we don't want him, dog, but he's good. He don't want to be here either. Okay. All right, man. I mean, you can't hurt somebody who ain't hurt, bro. You know what I mean? You can say anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, Rich Bike drives back in the Maybach, man, with a silicone shooby dooby, and you say, man, she's only with you because you're rich and ugly. You see this fool on the damn street? Yeah. All right, baby. Well, where you want to go? Can't hurt nobody, man, who won't care about your opinion. Gino don't care, and these coaches don't care, bruh. I mean, call them sorry how you want. It's your fault. What they call that? Salty. Back in my day, we called it salty. Yeah, she's salty, dog. She's salty as hell. Yeah, dog. You came up on that one, man. Your new one is killing the old one. Yeah, she's salty. Yeah, that's what we called salty. That's what we called it. I don't know what y'all call it. We called it salty. All right. Okay. All right, man. Black Sail. So we acknowledge Pete Sutton's O-line coach was an absolute dumpster fire. Chip at Pete fighting over the offensive scheme, but what point is it all Geno, man? Hey, man, you can't blame all that on no damn O-line, man. We've been over it. Don't be the person to fall that it's Brendan Carroll was the reason why the O-line what it was, when the offensive line coach's job is to teach the blocking schemes that are instituted and perfected by the offensive coordinator whose offense it is. The offensive coordinator predicates the blocking assignments because it's his offense. You don't get to blame the O-line coach for the line being jacked when it was not his system. He's just said we're running a zone blocking scheme, we're running a stunt blocking scheme, we're running a man-to-man. These are the personnel groupings, all of that. You guys are falling for it, man. It ain't the O-line guy's fault that the O-line sucked. It's not his job. His job is to teach the techniques in the offense. That's all he was there to do. But you guys got it all wrong, okay? All wrong, right? But hey, like I said, bro, y'all can keep talking. It's all Chip's offense. Chip's is responsible for the blocking schemes. Who put JPJ out of position? Who put all the blockers out of position? Was that the O-line coach? Was that Brendan Carroll? Did Brendan Carroll walk in and change everybody's positions? No, that was Chip. That was Chip. You know it was. Thomas Beltran, what's going on, man? Going to Vegas, man. Gonna be there tomorrow for your 30th birthday, man. First time going. Hey, dog, enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Okay? Have a great time. No, hey, man. Know where your wallet is. Know where your room key is. Okay? You meet any shooby doobies, man. Don't take no drinks, bro. Your ass will be knocked out, bro. You'll be knocked out. You'll be butt naked, man, in the pool somewhere, dog. And they be taking all your shit. Be careful, dog. Don't act too much of a fool. All right? Try to save you, man. Hey, man. Don't be food out there in Las Vegas, dog. Okay, don't be walking around looking like this. Let me tell you right now, nephew, Thomas Beltran. Let me tell you what not to do, dog, when you in Las Vegas, man, because you're gonna be looking like a straight rookie out there. Don't do this. Wow. They're gonna be like, there go one right there. And whatever you do, when somebody stops and asks you, do you want to see a show? Keep walking. Don't stop. Don't talk. Sorry. Hey, you want to see a show? Hey. I'm saving you, dog. I'm saving you. Hopefully you're going with somebody who's been there before. Okay. I don't want you coming back telling me, man, that your identity got stolen in there, bro. Trust me, it's vicious out there, bro. Okay. All right, man. All right. Bushido said, damn, my new Chip was bad, but it worse in the league. But I'm going to sit back and say nothing else. Leave it up to my NFL insider brother. Hey, man, you could talk, man. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm just reading what I wrote, man. But I know what to tell you guys and how to tell you guys. Because if I would have just said, hey, man, this is what it is, y'all wouldn't have believed that shit. But you get to go and talk to Dan Graziano and Jeremy Fowler about it because they're the ones that put it on ESPN.com. It's on .com as they call it in Bristol, Connecticut. You got to go there and look yourself. You don't get to point at me. All I'm here to do is tell you that I'd already told you before. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm here to do. All I'm here to do is let you know it already went down. Okay. Kerry said, "Love the hat." Yeah, man. You got to have multiple Raider hats, man, for different appearance, different situations. Okay. All right. Jalen Season in the building. Jalen Season's the one that told you what was happening with Detroit Lions trying to get Max. Okay. What's good, Shaq? What's happening? I'm out here chilling, bro. Okay. You already know. All right, man. D. Cole, what's going on, man? RP said, yeah, man, the Lakers did win last night, man. But, you know, the Warrior fans are saying we didn't have Curry. That's what they saying, bro. It's about time. All right, man. Okay. What's good out there, man? Dante was happening, man. Donna Miller, what's going on, D? Good to see you, Donna. I'm glad you, man, with Donna coming here, that means the subjects are subjecting. See those ones in the chat? Okay. Mo Squizzle, what's up, Mo Squad? What's going on, man? Shaq be rapping while you speak. Hey, man, I mean, I got a cadence. You know what I'm saying? I got a cadence. I'm a musician. I got a cadence. You know, everything has a cadence. Everything has a rhythm. Everything has a tempo. That's why my shit be and that's how you do it when you talking to them shooby doobies. You got to have that cadence. You got to have that proper cadence. Okay? When you talking to them, you got to slow it down. Slow. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Tempo, volume, you know what I'm saying? Pitch, all of that. When you'll learn one day, whatever you do, don't talk to a shooby dooby the way you talk to your boys. That ain't gonna work. They don't work like that, but you gotta bring your shit down. You gotta get them on your rhythm, man. Breathing, all of that. Pausing. Technique. I mean, damn, dog. I mean, I was a monster out there, dog. But I'm retired now, dog. Okay. All right, man. Can't wait for my son to get of age. I'm going to let him know what to do and what not to do. All right, Jalen Season said, Shaq, Yahoo Sports is reporting the GM talks out of the draft combine. Teams are working hard to put something together for Max. It's Dallas, Buffalo, and Tampa. Well, I would not be surprised. The other two I expect, but Dallas is Jerry's doing his Jerry stuff, dog. Jerry is Jerrying right now, dog. Don't think he won't try to. He go come up with something, and he has the ability to do that. But at the end of the day, man, we'll see what happens. If Max is gone, he's gone. There's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do, man. I just want to see if it happens. I don't want it to happen, but if it does, I just want to see how you guys react. I mean, it's going to be, Max is gone. I'm done. You know how many people on me? I'm done with the Raiders, man. I can't do it anymore. Like, yeah, they're gonna be going crazy, bro. I'm just gonna be laughing, dog. Be laughing, dog. Okay, straight up. All right, man. I feel we should bring DC back and mentor Mendoza. Well, you gotta talk to TB12 about that. Okay. All right, man. Bill Holloway says driving to get some duck food. Hey, man, Gino's probably there with you. Gino says the reason why those ducks are starving at your house, Bill, is because you're a Raider fan. He's blaming you just like everybody else. I mean, come on, bro. Can't make it up. Okay. All right, man. Skew Raiders. Time to put makeup time to turn the bright lights on the Muppet Show tonight. Yeah, man. That's what I do, man. They say, yeah, Kirby the Frog in the building, bro. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. All right, man. We have some things to clean up and clean up quick. The future is bright. Yeah, but we got to hurry up. All right, man. Okay. Yeah. It's like these articles only happen to the Raiders. Yeah. Yeah, man. Those of us that's been around a half a century or more, we've been known that. It's always been that way. It's always been that way, bro. You have an entire sports media branch that does not like you at all, man. This is just not good, bro. It's not good if you're looking for approval. And that's why your owner, rest in peace, Al Davis, ran his shit the way he did. He's like, good. I don't like y'all either. Let me show you how much we don't like you. We're going to beat your favorite team's brains in every time. Referees calling stuff. Pete Rozelle going against us. All of that. We still walked away with 3. Like I said, man, until we start winning again, you ain't going to understand it. But like I said, a lot of y'all, man, you guys really want that. You really want that approval from the media, man. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Hey, man, Stephen A. never shows us any love. And why are you watching Stephen A.? He's a Steeler fan. Why would he show you any love? Like, man, why are you looking for people who don't fool with you to fool with you? Simple as that, bro. All right. When you got people who don't like you, what you need to do is make them suffer by success. You make them see you succeed without them, in spite of, no matter what they did, it did not work. Okay? That's what you need to do. All right. All right, straight up, man. Okay. I'm late. I need to rewind. That's why the rewind button exists, man. Rocky. All right, man. Okay, man. Who's this? Hold on a second. All right. Okay. Very bright out here. It's hard for me to see. We Raiders, man. I'd let his ass walk. And then when Kyler Murray relapsed into bringing him in the Marcus Russell equation, Russell Wilson equation, many Cards have a big pay contract of just a bridge to Furman. Well, I understand what you're saying, man. I mean, you know, Kyler Murray ain't he's better than Geno, but Kyler Murray doesn't like to watch tape. He doesn't like to do any of the work. He just wants to get out there. He wants to play PlayStation and play games and then get out there and act like he's playing Madden. And he doesn't have the legs like he used to anymore. But, hey, man, it is what it is, man. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I guess we'll find out how it all plays out. All right, man, straight up, man. Okay, Raider felon. Sharks circling the Raiders all off season. Waiting to snag something. Oh, yeah, they definitely circling, man. The Sharks are circling in the water, so you can't leave by sea and by land. The damn vultures are flying around. They can't wait for you to die in the desert, bro. You're either going to die in the desert or you're going to drown in the ocean. You're still getting ate. Okay, that's all they're looking for. They're not looking for nobody to come save you. No one's throwing you a life preserver, and nobody's throwing you a 2-liter bottle of water in the desert. Ain't nobody giving you nothing, dog. They're just sitting back watching you with an umbrella and plenty of crystal spring water to drink while you are just parched. That's what they want, and that's what they're looking at. Okay? You're going to have to figure it out. Okay? All right, man. Rocky Flores says the Howie Long shirt is very cool. All on MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man. I always tell you guys, go and look around. Go look and rummage around. Okay? I have it all. I have every shirt. Okay? Because I don't make shirts just to make them. I make them to wear. All right? I make them to wear. Marcus Guillaume, man, you think like my dad's. He's been an 83 since Raider fan his whole life. And Raider football just like you do. Listen to your elders. Well, man, like I said before, man, nothing's better than experience. Nothing is better than experience. Your dad is not going to lead you wrong. Your grandfather's not going to lead you wrong. Your uncles and them are not going to lead you wrong. They're going to tell you, your aunties, whoever it is. There's a lot of ladies in Raider Nation that have been fans as long as everyone else. Okay, I know a lot of like my girl Becky Holder, man. She's been a Raider fan, since like 64, 65. She's been around longer than me. So, you're always going to be able to find somebody. If they're OG, they're going to tell you how it was in the glory days. Anybody who doesn't know the glory days, you're more susceptible. You're more susceptible to the bullshit because you don't have no reference. You don't have a reference to know, that doesn't sound good. Your father's going to tell you, we're in this period, but what they're talking about isn't on point, or this isn't on point, or that person's not on point. We all know, those of us that's seen enough Raider football and enough bad quarterbacks, that Gino Smith was mailing it in a lot. Okay? He was mailing it in. I kept telling you he's not as bad as he looks. But he's worse because he's not even trying. Okay? The difference between getting there and not being good is the difference with going in there doing it half-assed. And he was doing that. He was doing that. He was being half-assed out there on purpose, trying to sabotage himself and sabotage us, but it worked. It's working. Better off just cutting bait, man, letting him go. Because he doesn't want to play for you. All right? So you all right, Marcus. Okay, man. Super serial. Like you always say, Shaq, the Shield decides if you're a Raider, and the Shield definitely decided, heck no. Man, the Shield done decided a lot of people ain't Raiders, but that doesn't mean they don't get to be on the team and they don't run stuff. I dare any of you guys to form your mouth, if you're a real true blue Raider fan from any era, to say Tom Brady is a Raider. I dare any of you guys to say that, because he's not. But he's the one that's calling the shot, though. See, that's what I'm saying. Just because the Shield chooses his own doesn't mean that things ain't going to go bad. Things are going to be that way until real Raiders are doing what they're supposed to do. You get rid of Max Crosby. That Max Crosby curse is going to be on his team so hard, bro, you can forget it. If this happens and you leave, he cuts the way that it's looking, and you guys let these Boston baked bean boys and these damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers come in here and flip your team and flip your Raider mojo, bro. This is an Oakland Raider. Y'all don't even understand. When I hear Raider roaches with Raider hats running around talking about get rid of Max Crosby, bro, all this kind of shit, you're messing up an Oakland Raider legacy. He's an Oakland Raider, bro. Drafted by the Oakland Raiders. Y'all don't even understand what the hell you're talking about, bro. The city that has 2 rings of ours. 2 rings of mine. He's one of that. He's coming from that pedigree. There'll never be no more Oakland Raiders again. But you're ready to throw him to the wolves because you don't know no better. You're too busy worried about what your funky friends at work are telling you. You're tired of being the butt of jokes and all of that. You ain't man enough to stand up to your people and read them for filth like I do. All my boys are fans of other teams, but they know, hey, man, you call Shaq up trying to talk shit about the Raiders, I'm going to say some shit about your team you don't even know, okay? I keep myself armed. Ain't that right, Major Raider? We keep ourselves armed so we don't have to do what? Get armed. Come over here and find out, all right? Play with something safe. Matthew Shaq Unfiltered. It's not safe, man. Not at all, bro. You better know what you're talking about. I don't care what team you like. I'm going to drag your team, dog, with extreme confidence and extreme prejudice. Now, a lot of y'all don't have that capability, but, man, you trade a real Oakland Raider, man, and you trade him for kibbles and bits on some funky-ass draft picks, watch how that curse starts seeping onto your shit. You're finally getting out of Curseville, bro. You only got a couple left. You fix that Derek Carr curse, then you only have the Antonio Pierce curse. And that's not really that strong. It's there, but it ain't as strong as the Derek Carr one. You fix that one, you might be able to win some shit. Stop cursing your team over and over again, making dumbass decisions. Okay? Marcus Guillaume said he tells me he's getting tired of not having, he's getting tired, but he's not going to go out until we win one. That's a real Raider. Yeah, man, he wants his. He wants his, bro. Okay? He wants his retirement. He wants his pension. Okay? Tell Pops Guillaume, I understand. Tell Pops Guillaume Shaq said he wants his pension. He put in all that time for the Raiders. He wants his pension, bro. He going to work until he's 65 and get his pension. Like, he ain't going to stop working until then. He wants this pension that he earned, okay? Straight up. And I ain't doing it either. All right, man, straight up, man. Justin Sizzle in the building. What's going on, Justin? Hey, Justin, man, how you feel about your Warriors getting absolutely shellacked last night? They got pimp slapped and they got put on the block. All right. David Morales, man, what's up, man? Greetings from Austin, Texas. Yeah, man, Austin's cool, bro. Austin's cool, man. I went down to College Station down there, man. My boy took me out there, man. I was like, damn, I should have came out here when I was younger. It was crazy out there. Or I was like, damn, this is what it's like. Yeah, it was like, man, all those bars all the way down. I was like, man, damn, I should have went on some road trips. Like, damn, I should have been out. I should have went down there. That would have been a problem if I would have went down there, dog. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. Justin Saw in the building. What's going on? Yeah, man, you're late, man. You guys got to hit that refresh button. If you're getting the notifications late, man, you got to go back and refresh. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned that, Justin. I mentioned that Eugene with the middle fingers. I already mentioned that. Rocky Flores, we have Aiden O'Connell. We don't Geno and his interceptions. We trade away Geno for draft picks. I mean, who's going to trade for him? I just told you what the NFL people are saying. They're saying they can't wait for you to release. They're eager for you to release him. Not trade, release. So we get him for free. That's what they're looking for. Okay? Simple as that. All right? You know how you are. You got off of work, man. You getting ready to go to a happy hour, man, and you get there, man, 10 minutes early, man. And happy hour starts at 3. You got there at 2:50. You just gonna sit in your car and wait for it to be 3 so you can get the drink specials. That's all they're doing. They're like, man, I'm just gonna sit in the car with the AC on, man. Get on the phone, man. Make a couple of texts, finish up a couple of emails, and when 3 comes, that's when happy hour hits. I'm not going in there early. Shit, 10 more minutes, man. It's half off drinks, man. $5 margaritas, bro, and $8 crispy sliders. Hey, man, you go in there 10 minutes before and order. It's regular price. You know, them damn NFL executives are just sitting back waiting for release day. That's all they're doing, bro. They ain't waiting. They're not trying to help the Raiders. They're already mad you got Mendoza. They're already mad you got a Super Bowl champion winning coach. You're already mad you got a Super Bowl champion winning offensive coordinator. They're already mad that Max is looking like he's staying. They're already mad that they telling your damn #1 draft pick to get arrested so he could drop in the draft so he doesn't play for you. They're just going to wait for happy hour to start at 3 o'clock. That's all. That's all they're doing. Waiting until happy hour. It ain't happy hour yet. They got about another 4 minutes. As simple as that, bro. They're not rushing to get in there. Okay? Straight up. Okay? Tap beers are $6. That's all they're waiting. That's all they're worried about, man. Domestics is $4. That's all they're waiting for. Okay? Straight up. All right, man. Just a side. Eugene is good with his life, no matter what. 60 million guaranteed. Hey, man, it feels good, man, to be the guy that's on the winning side. He doesn't, no matter what, it's your fault. It's your fault, bro. Okay? It's like, man, if you've ever been in them kind of relationships, bro, where y'all break up, man, and there was dirt on both sides. Understand in them streets, because you're not running around slandering her. You're not, if you're a real one, you're not running around slandering her, but she's running around slandering you. So y'all go to the same bar, the same casino. Y'all go to the same club. Y'all in the same bowling alley. Everyone's looking at you like you a piece of shit, and they're not understanding what she did because you didn't say nothing. Just telling you like that, bro. And guess what? When that shit used to happen to me, you know what I did? I just played it up. Yep, whatever she said. Oh, she said you did this. You said do that. Oh yeah, man, I'm worse than that, dog. I really am, dog. I mean, shit. I mean, I really was only talking to 2 girls at the time, but no, man, I was really talking about 10 girls at the time. Yeah, I was really out here doing me. I mean, I just lived it up, didn't care. They're like, damn, what's it about Shaq? That he's that confident. Man, it didn't matter to me, bro. I'm just gonna replace you anyway. I mean, damn. You want to be next on the list? I mean, that's what I did. I wasn't running around slandering my exes, bro. I didn't do any of that. Okay, it just made my reputation that much better. Simple as that. Hey man, well if I'm that bad, then how come all these girls are talking? How come I got all these women with out of pocket? Obviously, Shaq's doing something right. That's what I played up. Didn't care. Yo, dog, man, they were talking about you, bro. Yeah, I didn't go to the barbecue. Oh, man, they were talking about you, dog. I said, did you stick up for me? Nah, man, I was just sitting there. I said, yeah, because you thought that was going to get you in their good graces. What you should have did was stick up for your boy. That would have made you look good. Then you would have walked away with some shit. But you don't understand that, okay? I wouldn't have never let nobody talk crazy about my boys, but my boys used to let that shit happen all the time. I was like, hey, man, go ahead. All you doing is making things better for me. That's all. It's just bringing that international man of mystery level up on some yeah baby on some that type of shit straight up. Okay, all right, man. Okay, cut it out. All right, man, stop it. All right, man. Just aside, in my opinion, Gino absolutely messed up this season by throwing that first pick against the Chargers. Well, it don't matter, man. They don't believe you, bro. Okay, they say it's your fault. Said even when Gino had time, don't matter. Your fault, man. NFL coaches say that the Raiders' offensive system held him back, unquote. Okay? Dan Graziano, Jeremy Fowler, ESPN. Take it up with them. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with them, dog. Go to their Twitter page. They got Twitters, they got Instagrams. You can go talk to them. But they're the ones saying it. I'm just here reporting it. All right, man. Ernesto, what's up, Ernesto? What's going on, dog? Okay. Rocky said, Gino could be elite camp arm, man, to stimulate a good look at mobile quarterback. Like I said before, man, don't be surprised if Eugene's around, man, but he's not going to be happy. He really wants to leave. He took off every Raider mention on all his social media platforms. Everything. You're not going to see no Raiders nowhere on it. Okay? But guess what? He's going to have to put that shit right back on because it's looking like he ain't going nowhere. It's not looking like that. Fernando Turner in the house. Okay? Gino might have had a better season if Amari Cooper didn't retire. Let's stop with the Amari Cooper talk. Amari Cooper was washed up. Amari Cooper came to camp thinking that he was going to do something, and he was getting cooked by Jack Besh and Dante Thornton. He was getting cooked. He couldn't compete. He was dropping everything out there, man. That's why he retired. He wasn't doing shit. He couldn't beat out rookies. Rookies was out playing him. That's why he retired. He came back to the Raiders thinking, okay, I'm going to get back and be the man again. Found out he wasn't. Stop it. Okay? Stop it with the trying to gas up Amari Cooper, bro. Shaka Porter, what's going on? His body language was terrible. Didn't look like he wanted to play. Yeah, not for you. Not for us. Okay? Raider 925 in the building, man. Yay area. What's going on? Shaka Porter, Crosby, Miller are the last drafted Oakland Raiders. Yeah, man, like I said before, man, go ahead and mess that up. Go ahead and mess that up and put that bad mojo on your squad again. You just fixed a couple of curses. I mean, come on, man. You got to do better than that. Okay? All right, man. Okay? All right, man. Whatever, man. I don't want to hear nothing about what you already knew about the Lakers smacking the Dubs because you would have came and told me that before the game. You didn't tell me that. Stop it, Justin Saw. All right, man. The Cardinals are interested in Geno. Cardinals are interested in Geno, and the Vikings are interested in Geno. It says right here, the Vikings are considering pursuing Kyler Murray and Gino Smith, who are widely expected to be released. Geno already got a job. Geno ready to go, man. Geno ready to go right over there, man, and go right to Minneapolis and throw some footballs. All right, man, straight up, man. Carlos Sanchez in the building. What's up, Los? All right, man. Austin Powers, man of mysteries. Facts. Geno has $8 million in guaranteed salary that kicks in first week. Geno ain't worried about you, bro. Geno is not tripping. Geno's like, please let me go. All right. Okay. balloon payment of $8 million. I mean, can you imagine that? You got to write this fool a check no matter where he's at. You got to write him an $8 million check, bruh. Or you got to put it in his account or something. That's crazy, bruh. All right. All right, man. Just a saw. You know what it is. Okay. Yeah, even Mari Cooper knew his time was up. He was straight washed. Okay. All right, man. Sound like we're going to be some trade value for Geno. Shit, ain't nobody trading for Geno. I just keep telling you guys, are you listening very well? Listen carefully. It says right here, NFL teams are eager to acquire Gino Smith after he is expected to get released from the Raiders. Released. You're free. After he's free, man. After his divorce, I'll take you to Ruth Chris. After your divorce, girl. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Jackie, I'm ready to take you out. Is your divorce final yet? Call it. Have a divorce party. When she has a divorce party, where's she going? We hang out with your girls. Come see me after. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're ready for the divorce party. Once he is free and clear from you, come on in, move in, bruh. He's gonna roll in with his Gucci luggage because you know it's Gucci. You know it's Louis Vuitton, as they say in France. They already know his luggage is Louis. Okay, straight up, he's ready to leave to go to his next squad. But you will be depositing that damn check that you have to deposit. Okay, understand that. All right. Okay, that alimony still needs to be paid. $8 million. All right. All right. Ain't nobody trading for Geno Smith. It's not happening. Okay. All right. So man, what do y'all think, bro? What do you guys think? All right. I think, hey man, you wouldn't have believed it if it wasn't ESPN. I think that it took Dan Graziano and Jeremy Fowler to tell you what you wouldn't believe any other way. And that's why I came in and made sure that I had those names readily available, because I know you guys very well. I know you guys too well. You really think that it takes these guys to tell you some shit. So I gave you what you needed. But I already knew Geno had destinations. He was already told. I don't know how. Allegedly. But there was a reason when he went into that press conference and he was smiling. He says, my future's bright. I don't know what y'all talking about. He threw all them interceptions and we lost. He's like, I got a bright future. Like, Geno knows something that we don't know. Now you know. Geno got destination, homie. He got a place to go. All right, straight up. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Get these likes up. Raider Flores said Raiders got fleeced by Geno. Yeah, I mean, you're always getting fleeced by somebody. Let's not, how can I say it? Let's not, what's a good word that I can use in this situation? Let's not angelicize Geno Smith. Let's not make him into the angel of despair. Like he's the only person to come over here and steal a bag. You give a bag away to a garbage quarterback every year. Before Eugene, it was Gardner Minshew. Before Gardner Minshew, it was Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, come on, bro. You do it every year. Every year you're a sucker. Every year you get played. Okay? This was just the next contestant. Who's next? Because it seems like you want to bring another guy to fleece you for some money when you got a whole Fernando Mendoza. Instead of you just finally saying, you know what, man? You know the guys that you see, bro? All the ceilings missing up here. All of this is gone, bro. Roll up to the top with my ceiling missing. Rolled up to the club with my ceiling missing. All is gone right here, and their hair is yanging all the way down their back, bro. You just need to come on home, dog. Like, all that side hair and long hair in the back does not fix the front cranium. So come on, bro. You've been getting played, okay? It is what it is, man. You just got to accept it, man. You a sucker. You a sap. You a mark. You a buster, okay? You got to cut it out. James Cripple says nobody wants to give up their Cheetos for Geno. I wouldn't. Not if I can get them for free. Simple as that, dog. Okay? Hey, man, shit, man. Big Shirley, all it takes is it was about 4 Big Macs and a couple of wine coolers, man, and this barbecue chicken, okay? And that barbecue chicken won't hurt either. Simple as that, dog. Cheap meal, happy ending for you, okay? I mean, that's what you got to do. So, hey, you can't be mad, man. Can't be mad at how you roll. That's how you roll, bro. Simple as that. Just don't let her see us. Don't let we see you, bro. Okay, you better make sure. Yeah, you might want to leave her at the house while you run, but then again, she'll be in your house. I mean, I don't know, dog. You pull up, dog. You pull up, man, and we had to drive through and we see you in other car. We gonna cry, dad. We gonna cry laughing seeing you, dog. Okay. Doing that shit. Look, she's really, you better have the bucket seat, the old school bucket seat that's just one seat all the way across. You better have that, dog. Because even though she's leaning out the window, she's still touching your thigh, bro. She's taking up a lot of space. But that's what you need to do. You don't want to be alone again tonight. So it is what it is. All right. Okay. Justin Saw says, I probably wouldn't either, James. I'll give up some nasty pea chips, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. I'm beyond pissed after the Raiders got fleeced again. Hey, man, until they decide to do better, man. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. All right. Nothing we can do. All right, man. Justin Saw, man, about to go fleece someone else. Yeah, he is our problem. He's still our problem after we pay him. It won't be our problem. Unless Brady wants to keep him. He picked him. Okay. Yeah, Gardner Minshew. All right, man. You already know Ernesto saying that team. Okay. Rocky Flores. Weirdo Christian Wilkins fleeced us hard. Ready, but hey, I can't say that one on here, bro. Like I said, man, it is what it is, dog. It is what it is. Y'all can say certain things I can't say, man. All right, Major Raider. Come in free agent frenzy, build an offensive line. Yeah, we got to start doing what we got to do, man. But like I said before, man, the not starting Fernando Mendoza is not for me, bro. I mean, I say start him, dog. Put him in there. Man, see what happens, man. Let the kid cook, man. But like I said, man, we're at the mercy of people who we're at the mercy to. Okay? It is what it is. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do, y'all. All right? Okay, so yeah, man, I just want to make it clear for those of you guys are coming in late. NFL teams are eager to acquire Geno Smith because they believe that the Raiders' offensive system held him back. Quote, held him back. And you know what, man? Whether you believe it or not, it's being said. Okay? All right? Okay, Justin Saw said we need the center of the Ravens and the tackle from the Colts. And we need Trent Williams, man, from the Niners too, man. We need a lot of shit. All right? Straight up. So, said I'm hoping Spy Tech will go up their nose tackle. We'll see. I mean, a right tackle. We'll see. We'll see. It's looking like defense is going to be a priority, man. That nose tackle out of Texas. Is it Texas Tech? Or Texas, University of Texas, wherever school he plays for. Looking forward to seeing if we pick him up. All right. Okay. Hoping Spy Tech. All right, man. Rocky said I'd rather throw money away at Max and waste it on punk ass players and coaches. Well, man, I mean, Max is going to get his money anyway, hopefully. But like we reported yesterday, there is a price tag on Max Crosby. Okay. There is a sticker price on Max Crosby. Okay. Just to let you know. All right, man. So if Geno was held back by the offense, that's Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly is your offensive coordinator. You hired him. He's on your watch. That's the guy you brought in. The guy I told you that was a bad idea. Okay, Chip Kelly was graded an F, and Geno is an F minus. Not according to the league. They're saying that he's a C. They said it's your fault. He wasn't in the right system. Okay, that's what they're saying. I mean, come on, bro. They said he's not in the right system. That's what they're saying. All right. Okay. MAGA Raider, man, said got to cut him. Cannot do worse than what we did. Also, the defensive tackle for that front stopper. Yeah. Great job. Just subscribe. Hey, man, appreciate that, man. Thanks for the subscription, bro. But yeah, man, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and blaze up out of here, bro. Go and enjoy the rest of this day. But I just wanted to make it clear to you, man, that the craziest things are believed because it's your fault that they're believed. Until you prove people wrong and start letting people know that all these crazy things are not true, they're going to keep putting them out there. We've been getting cooked in the media, man. We've been absolutely getting cooked and fried, laid to the side, and they're going to keep that pressure on. They want Mendoza to drop in the draft, and they want Max to get traded. Now, it's Geno was a victim of circumstance because he played for you. All right, man. Okay. Said these guys obviously didn't watch Raider football. Obviously, Geno was horrible. What do you mean? These are coaches. These are coaches in the league. They said they watched the tape. Stop, man. You can't fix it. You can't fix it, bruh. Okay? It's a blown head gasket on the engine, bruh. Nothing you can do. Okay? You can put motor oil in the engine all you want to, man. The rods are blown. That's it. It's over. Engine gone, bruh. Engine gone. Okay? All right, man. Said, well, hopefully we can finally be on track with Fernando and Kubiak. I mean, finally, hopefully. Okay? Bill, what's up, Bill? Bill said, Mom. Oh, Mom. Hey, Mom, we love you, Mom. Mom's listening now. She's in the hospital, but doing well. Love you, Mom. I'm glad you like the George Kittle shirt, Mom. Glad you like the George Kittle shirt. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Bill. You didn't let me know anything yesterday when we talked, but it's all good. Let Mom send Mom my love, and I'm happy that we put prayers up. Everybody, please put a 1 in the chat for Bill Holloway's mom, man. Okay. Please put a 1 in the chat for her, dog. Moms has known me since I was a kid. Okay. All right, man. Please put a 1 in the chat for Miss Holloway. Okay, please. All right. Man. Now they just didn't watch no tape. Come on, bro. They did watch the tapes. Cut it out, bro. They did watch it. Okay. Said I don't believe these coaches at all. I mean, come on, bro. All right, man. Sorry, y'all. All right. Yeah. Bill, you found out last night. Okay, you found out last night. Are you gonna head that way, Bill? Okay. Let me know. Let me know, man. All right. But okay, you guys, man. Yeah, man. Prayers for moms. I'll let them prayers get up, man. We need all of those. All right. But yeah, man. I mean, there's no reason to get upset behind it. I mean, it's just typical the daily hate of the Raiders, bro. Just lifting its head up on a daily basis. All right. Lifting its head up on a daily basis, and you better understand that's what it is. It's never going to change. The difference is, are you going to be walking around with a chip and a trophy when they're hate? It's always the best. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm at the checker filter.